I grew my marketing agency from $4,000 per month to $100,000 per month in just 4 months when I first launched. The bad news is that's no longer possible. Agency owners that are trying to scale quickly using the same strategies that I used in 2020, they'll fail. So my goal here is to show you that there is a new way of scaling an agency in 2025 and beyond based on lessons learned from the biggest shifts that I've seen in the market. What I'm about to share with you isn't the typical advice that you hear floating around. But once I share with you the obvious flaws in the old methods, you'll realize just how much sense this new strategy makes. And if you don't know who I am, my name's Gill Valerio, and from 2020 to current right now, I've generated over $8 million in profit from digital marketing. And my personal mission is to create 100 digital marketing millionaires by 2026. And I share this with you, not to brag or not to flex, but to help you cut through all the unqualified advice that's out there. So back in 2020, many agencies didn't realize that some of the most basic acquisition methods worked, and they worked really well. So they did what I like to call acquisition dabbling. They spent a little bit of money on paid ads, and they signed a high ticket client here or there. They sent some prospecting emails out for a couple weeks, and they landed a new client or two. And then they went and sent some cold DMs on Facebook or Instagram or even LinkedIn, and they would occasionally close a new deal. This created competition in acquisition channels, but not enough to stop agencies from signing new clients. Side note, if you're interested in learning more about how we avoid acquisition dabbling inside of my agencies and we build successful acquisition channels that generate anywhere from 10 to 20 new high ticket clients every single month, go ahead and click the links in or around or somewhere around this video. So then in August 2023, Alex Hormozi shared with the world what successful agency owners already knew, that if you commit to any lead generation method, if you invest heavily, and if you optimize for volume, you will consistently sign new high ticket clients. What was once a secret for agency owners with the resources and the guts to scale became common knowledge, even for the smallest, most hesitant agencies. And on top of that, Alex's other book, $100 million Offers, which came out in July 2021, even before $100 million Leads, this was teaching newbies what seasoned agency owners already knew: how to structure killer offers. So there was a shift in the market. This leveled the playing field for every agency, big or small, with or without money. Now, as long as new agencies had the courage to invest money and they had the work ethic to invest their time, they could capture a percentage of the market. For example, with paid ads, if they followed the framework for crafting killer offers and they trusted that the ads would work as long as they invested enough money and they nurtured the leads, they would eventually generate an ROI and land high ticket clients. Voila, magic. But here's the problem. When everyone knows the formula, nobody has the real formula. The market became flooded with the same message to the same audiences. And if every agency is throwing money into paid ads, prospects now have a new problem. They don't know which message they should listen to. They don't know who they can trust. They don't even know who they should give a chance to. And this results in higher acquisition costs for everyone, more skepticism and trust issues in the market, which is a losing equation for both agencies and clients. Many prospects give up entirely, believing nothing is going to work for them. And as a result, they miss out on working with agencies that can actually help them make more money, that can simplify their business, and help them scale faster. So here is the harsh truth. You can go read all of Alex Hormozi's books, or any other business book for that matter, but that will not help you scale your agency to $50,000 or $100,000 per month in 2025 and beyond. There is a new way, and it might take a little bit more work on the front end, but in the long run, the result of this is less work, more clients, more money, and an overall easier sales process. So what is this strategy? What is the solution? Here to scale your agency into the new era. Simply, you have to build trust before, during, and after the lead generation process. Your prospects must know who you are, understand your expertise, begin trusting you, whether they find you through a paid ad, a cold DM, or a cold email, or any other method for that matter. They need to hear you speak about why you're an expert. They need to receive value from you before they pay you thousands or tens of thousands of dollars. So if you think you're going to just run an ad, hop on a sales call, and close a new client for a $7,000 paid in full or a $2,500 per month engagement, that isn't going to work anymore. The market has changed. There are too many agencies all doing and saying the same exact thing. So how do we resolve this? How do we actually sign clients and scale our agencies in 2025? Should we just lower our fees to win clients by racing to the bottom? Or is digital marketing dead in 2025 and beyond? The answer is no. In fact, I believe right now is the best time for you to make millions in the digital marketing space. Because just like in 2020, when I knew something that other agencies didn't, that if I consistently spent money on paid ads and I kept increasing my ad spend, I would get more prospects on calls and I would close more deals than my competition. So what do winning agencies know right now that losing agencies don't? The new key to winning in 2025 is trust. There are several ways to build trust. Here's how we are doing it inside my agencies. One way is to build a massive organic following, but that's really hard and takes a really long time. A quicker, easier way is to reverse that process. Most people build a brand first so they can sell to that audience later. Agencies should do the opposite. So here's a step-by-step breakdown to help you put this into action. The first step and the best method is the private community and podcast strategy. You're going to start a private community where you run a weekly podcast. You can start this community in Facebook. You don't have to pay for a service. You're then going to invite everyone in your niche into that community. You're going to invite every lead that comes into your pipeline. You're going to interview experts in your niche on your podcast. And you're going to broadcast every episode to the community. The result of this, a prospect opts into an ad. They are then invited to join the free community. And inside that community, they receive free value. They watch your weekly podcast episodes with either you or your team hosting them. And they begin to trust you as an expert. They see others in the community just like them succeeding because of you. And as a result, they are much more likely to do business with you. Like 82% more likely based on actual sales studies. The next step is to create evergreen content. Here is what is most common in today's world. A prospect sees your ad or they receive your cold email, and even if they are remotely interested in working with you, they go and they search you out. They search a CEO or they search the agency or they Google you. What do you want them to find? If they find nothing, they're going to trust you less. Negative reviews, they're probably not even going to consider working with you. Content showcasing your expertise, you have an 82% higher chance of them becoming a paying client. So do the following. Go create an origin story. Why did you start your agency? Why did you pick your niche? What is your mission? Be real and authentic. Don't just say what you think people want to hear. If you started your agency to get rich and to make money, that's okay. Say it. Just make sure that you position it as a benefit to them. For example, I started my agency because I was sick of being broke. I wanted to get rich. And I quickly discovered that if I first help my clients make more money, then I can make more money, etc. You get the point. Post this story everywhere, on your website, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Pin it to the channels that give you that option. And then number 2, go create a VSL, a video sales letter. One well-crafted VSL is all you need. Who better than to pitch every prospect than you in a pre-recorded, planned out, optimized video? A good framework to use is the perfect VSL formula. You can go Google it. Pin this video everywhere so prospects see it before they ever speak to you or your sales team. And number 3, create valuable content specifically designed for your niche. Quality over quantity here. Don't just post for the sake of posting. If your content isn't great, it actually hurts you. So you can either adapt now or you can keep relying on outdated 2020 methods, which may still occasionally generate you a new client or two, but will completely die in the coming years. The most sophisticated agencies already understand everything that I just shared with you. If you want a step-by-step breakdown of how we built our private community and our podcast, and how you can run yours in literally just 2 hours a week, click the next video in the description or around this one.